Gone in the Night is boring and poorly written. The acting, the camera work, and the soundtrack are all decent, but with no excitement, no fear, and no mystery, it's hard to appreciate the good parts. It's not scary because everything could be solved with a single call to the police and the villain isn't threatening or dangerous in any way. They are bad people, but they would have been caught soon anyway. Their plan was stupid. There's no mystery as the villains are revealed from the start, and the twist is heavily telegraphed. The story doesn't make sense and it shows early on. The plot is pushed forward by the two main characters' stupidity, and yet both of them are presented as intelligent people. The film tries to explain their actions, but none of the answers are satisfying. It also struggles with pacing. The movie stretches the mystery for almost the entire runtime and then jams the reveal and the wrap-up into the last 5 minutes of the movie. It's rushed and the explanations feel vapid. The acting is surprisingly good, despite how poorly written the story is. Mulroney was charming and had great chemistry with Ryder, and she played the curious teacher well. She's likable and exhibits a solid range of emotions. The rest of the cast puts on a solid performance, with the side characters being the most memorable. The customer in her store was hilarious. The visuals are a little cheap looking, but that isn't really a problem for the story. The movie features a small number of sets and doesn't rely on visual effects in order to achieve its goals. But the one gripe I did have with the visuals is that the lab should have been slightly bigger with a few more machines in it. There are a few good songs on the soundtrack, but in general the movie doesn't use music for anything other than montages or as background noise. There is a lot of sound work going on, and it's all well done, but none of it is prominent or critical to the film. This movie was really boring and hard to sit through. It front-loads the scariest situation and then spends a long time meandering while it tries to find its legs, and just abruptly ends. The acting, the visuals, and the soundtrack are all good enough for a mainstream film, but the writing is subpar at best. 4 out of 10.